it's very important. Buddy's laughing. So no single moms. I see guys get all kinds of bent with the single mom issue, which is great if you're 22. Yes, dating an 18-year-old single mom would be an issue. There's all kinds of things going on there. But generally, it's a perfect policy right up until you hit around 35 to 40. And after that, you'll have to start sifting through why girls haven't had children yet. It's usually a bad scene. And I know it's hard for guys to kind of like realize it, but something that's positive with a younger girl can become a negative over time. Kind of like if she's never been married. If a girl hits about 35 and she's never been married, something is up. She's either been run through or she's had 2 or 3 major long-term relationships that failed, and no one who knows what the cause is, but each of those is going to be somewhat damaging. Wouldn't you agree, Bunny?
Yeah.
Even if it's, there's very little difference, I would imagine, and Bunny can jump in if I'm, between having 80 or 90 short, little, horrible relationships, like a girl does serial monogamy and goes through 100 men, or 3 men over 10 years, because that seems like it'd be a greater emotional investment. And then it fails.
Either way, and I think a lot depends on how she rolls with it too.
True.
Like, because it's all about her hopeful expectations of it. Were these 3 relationships, did we think we were going to walk down the aisle every single time, and then our hopes got dashed? A lot of girls who are serial monogamous, like if they're essentially just sleeping with one boyfriend at a time,
it's not as damaging.
it's not, yeah.
Exactly. And it's counter to what most guys would think.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
They're not, a person who's really approaching it like that, a girl who's really approaching it, isn't going to think that she's going to marry every guy she fucks when she's fucking 10 guys in 10 days.
We have talked about that. You have a good point there. But again, talking about single moms, and once you start having kids, the whole thing, you're like, oh, this is a different world. But you have to realize at 35 or 40, a woman who has not had children, it almost becomes more of a liability. I mean, there's a teeny tiny, you have to remember, like 86% of women will have a live birth by the age of 40. Most women have kids. And so as you get older, there's going to be a teeny tiny group, and I would project about 5% of that 14% are child-free by choice. And even the other 9%, my numbers are right, they have attempted it, and the number, they did not, they had miscarriages, ectopic pregnancies. They wanted to have children, but it was not physically possible, or because the husband, wasn't able to participate. So you have to realize, like, child-free women, and it's okay if that's what you desire and that's what you've decided on. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that as you get older, you have to kind of like relax your standards. But I've talked to guys that had kids themselves, were 45 years old, and had no interest whatsoever in dating anyone with other people's children. And that's fine. That's their choice. But guys always go, well, how would I know? And Richard Cooper has basically a treatise on every negative aspect of dating a single mom. And if you can read that and you can go, I can live with that, then you can date single, and you should, because it expands and girls that have had kids by 35 tend to be mentally healthier than girls that are 35 and no kids in general,
And also think about the single moms that don't have access to their kids.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. The biggest red flag out there is not having custody of her children. Even judges will tell you this.
Yeah. Something
has gone wrong, There's one comment, what about not dating at all? If you're not into women, and that's okay, because the vast majority of men are not that interested in this stuff. this is not your place. You should go over to like wherever your hobby is, be it like radio controlled cars or trains or hunting and fishing, whatever. Most men enjoy substance abuse. They like to drink, and pursue drinking. Just don't waste your time on something that you don't enjoy. And like I said yesterday in like our newsletter, the vast majority of men are not interested in attraction, seduction, sex. Girls, they find them confusing, troubling, aggravating, angering. And so they just marry the first girl that touches their pee-pee, and they move on with their life. Pursue your hobbies. Lots of men, and nothing wrong with that at all. That is the Single Mom Treatise. Again, like I said, Richard Cooper is very staunchly against dating single moms, and I know he's a father himself. So he has why it's a bad idea. And if you can read that and go, you know what, I'm okay with that. I can probably accept that, because it is a balance. You can go, well, I can do that. You will do just fine. But it is good to know what the drawbacks are before you make a choice. Everybody should at least, it's kind of like being an informed voter. You want to know what the issues are and what can arise. Next slide.